Aquarius, welcome to Told as Love Tarot. If this is your first time here, if this is your second, third, fourth, this has become my entrance, I've realized. But if you've come back for more, thank you so much. I always get a high view count on my Aquarius reading, so I really appreciate you checking in, subscribing, showing your friends, being like, yo, look at this chick, look at what she said, it totally resonated. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'm doing my best to slowly but surely grow this little baby YouTube channel of mine. Aquarius, I have a couple messages for you. First of all, I am tapped in with that same Aquarius who is feeling like damn good about themselves. Aquarius season is here and someone is feeling godlike. I have a mix of old songs that I've put on, and one of them is Ariana Grande. God is a woman. So it's not about the sex, this gender or sex. What? It's about the person, this Aquarius, feeling like, I'm going to make you believe that I'm a god, or you're feeling that way. The oddest thing happened too right before I started your shuffling of cards or whatnot. I had a song pop into my head that I haven't heard in years, at least 10 years. Ben Folds of Ben Folds 5, who went off and started doing his own work. He had an album that came out in the early 2000s. It was definitely out in 2004 because that's when I had it. Summer of 2004. It was the album Not the Same. The namesake song on that album, Ben Folds, Not the Same, is about a guy. You took a trip and climbed a tree. Because I just listened to it. It's like at Robert Sledge's party. And there you stayed till morning came. And you were not the same after that. So the premise of the song is that this person took a acid trip, went up a tree, stayed there thinking all night long, came down and was like very spiritual after that. Like they had a enlightening moment. So I'm wondering if there's a Aquarius out there who kind of going with this feeling like a god has had this sort of like awakening, or is feeling like they're going through a big awakening where they're realizing, I even want to say your power, believing it, you're believing and manifesting. Someone could have had something like traumatic, like an assault happen to them, and it's been, I don't want to say fuel, but it's been part of, I'm a god, like I've survived that and I've persevered, and I haven't been destroyed. So that's something. And then the last message, Aquarius, was Vegas, baby. Who's thinking about Vegas? I heard it just like that, and like Elvis, like Vegas, baby. So who is thinking about going to Vegas, or like, I even thought like a Vegas themed party because you're not traveling. Maybe for someone's birthday, they're having like some sort of Vegas or casino themed party. But I specifically saw and heard an Elvis, so maybe there's an Aquarius out there who's having like someone dressed as Elvis at this party, or is going to get married in Vegas by Elvis. Like, I want to go to Vegas. I've never been. You know, I saw the King of Swords upright earlier, and I reshuffled the deck because I was like, oh, well, there's Aquarius to begin with. And I purposely reshuffled because I didn't want to see any cards until I began this this reading. Maybe there's an Aquarius going into a meeting, or coming out of a meeting where they didn't like what was said, or they didn't say anything. And here you are again, air energy. Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. Ooh, Ace of Cups, King. Yeah, King of Cups reversed. This just came out in Libra's reading last night, I feel like. What's going on with the air signs? If this were Gemini, I'd be like, there's these two sides of you, Gemini. But I almost want to say that to you too, Aquarius. Like, is there two sides of you? Is your, like, head and heart at a battle right now? Or, like, not in sync? I'm hearing that. I just heard, like, my heart that my heart isn't in it. I want something new. I heard, like, trying to create an exit plan. This could be a job. It could be a commitment. So I see the King of Swords, and this is someone who's, I'm just getting, like, not happy where he's at right now, wanting something new. That's something new coming in. It could be a job offer. It could be a younger person. It could be someone this air sign already has been watching and has had, I want to say, crush, even though they're looking like serious and scary as shit. Knight of Wands is fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but this is that manifesting. This is Aries and Gemini energy, the Magician. I'm just seeing someone wanting, like, a new start, a fresh new start to be created, and an escape from where they're at currently. This because someone's not happy where they're at currently. This is Taurus. This is the Hierophant. Yeah, someone is not happy where they're at currently. And intuitively, Virgo energy, but intuitively going in, they know that they need to, like, communicate that they're not happy, and they need to part ways. I hear, like, the writing is on the wall, maybe. This is water energy. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I just have all these thoughts start going in here, and then I'm having to, like, push those thoughts aside so I can think about what I'm actually trying to get out. But what I'm seeing is, like, someone who can see that someone is not happy. Like, this person looks like they could be going through it. They could be going through depression. They could be going through an illness. Upright, he doesn't look good, but even in reverse, he looks worse. In reverse, he's worse. This could be someone who's lying and being deceptive, but I'm hearing, like, it's not even, like, out of malicious, like, I'm just getting, like, it's not malicious. It's just because of their own mental health and emotional health that makes them this person one day and then that person the next day. But Aquarius, someone is doing something about it. That's either you or this person who you're thinking about right now, Aquarius. Actually, let's get one more card, because all I have is the King of Cups at the bottom. I tried to, like, put the camera up more and down so you could see more of the cards, but it doesn't really help. It's just more of, like, crotch shot Megan. I think it's interesting when you can see the cards go flying and stuff. I think I've said this in this Aquarius reading too, but someone's like really heavy missing, going to like festivals and music. I'm watching Travis Scott right now. And it's like it doesn't look like a concert. It looks very low key. Oh, okay. So we got Leo energy, strength at the bottom. You could have that in your chart or be dealing with someone with that. I know why I'm like awkward. It's because I never put in like the pillow I was going to use. Or, yeah, that's what it is. Well, Aquarius, unfortunately, you're seeing me awkwardly. Got the High Priestess, Pisces energy. You got the Nine of Pentacles, Earth energy. Nine of Swords reverse, air energy. And there you are again. Queen of Swords. Air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So you could be dealing with another air sign, or I'm just hearing again like heavy feeling in your element, like feeling really strong. That's why I saw the King of Swords upright in the beginning. There's an Aquarius here who's really feeling good in their place. Yeah, feeling all knowing, going back to that godlike, feeling like a god, like all knowing, intuitive. Just look at the women's faces here. They just look so smug. And this goes back to, there's a very confident Aquarius here, or you're dealing with someone who's very, very confident about what they bring to the table and what they offer. I see a lot of red hair here. So you could have red hair, or you could be dealing with someone who has red hair. I see an Aquarius taking control of a situation where a person was maybe not being treated very well. I'm just imagining like someone wasn't being treated very well by their family and friends, and then there's this Aquarius who steps in and is like, fuck all that. Like, come with me. Come with me. Yeah, there's like a loveless place. Someone has like prayed for this exit, for this offer. Okay, let's clarify Aquarius. Oh, that didn't really have to do much. There you are again, Queen of Swords. Now you're in reverse. So we've seen the King of Swords up. Well, I have the King of Swords upright and in reverse. The Queen of Swords upright and reverse. I almost want to say this somehow, I'm seeing like the yin yang symbol, like both up and down, just ties back to, there's an Aquarius here who feels very balanced with where they're at right now. And I'm just hearing like feeling very, even though this is in reverse, it's like you don't need to tell anybody or too many people how godlike you're feeling right now, but you are Aquarius, quietly or without saying anything to anybody else, out here slaying the competition, whether you know it or not. But something tells me, you know. You know. The High Priestess knows. You know, you're no little thing down here. You're a whole damn hawk swooping in. A lot of air energy here. Ooh, excuse me. It's like a weird sound coming out of me. So I was going to say, like, if anybody comes at you with any, and I've said this before for Aquarius, with any stupid, unemotional offer, like, You'll be gone. Bye-bye. A lot of majors here. You could actually have like quite a few people looking up to you, Aquarius, whether you know it or not. They're naked, and for whatever reason that makes me think like it's secret. Like secretly people, you don't know who's actually watching you. Like you don't actually know. It could be like watching your social media. The Wheel of Fortune, which I just learned today as a Sagittarius energy. So you could have that in your chart or dealing with one, but I wouldn't deal with it too much. I see people, Aquarius, watching you do your thing, doing what you are good at. Like this guy's watching her and she doesn't even know because she's too focused on watering her own grass and taking care of her own shit and building her own empire. She's not even paying attention. I'm getting even to like the haters out there who could be throwing things, like showing no love. Like you are like blind to it. I'm hearing Collie Buds. I'm blind to you. Hate this. Reggae. I'm blind to you. I think he says fucking haters. King of Wands. Upright. This is Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. I did see the King of Wands reversed in that deck. Under the Strength card, which is Leo. So you could be dealing with a Leo specifically, but wow, more majors. The World reversed at the bottom with the Hierophant reversed. I see an Aquarius whose world is upside down or about to be turned upside down, and it's like an Aquarius that is like prepared for it and okay with it, like understanding like this is part of the journey. This is just one stop on my journey. The wheel will spin again. Six of Cups reversed. I just heard like letting go of like past baggage and heartaches and anybody from your past that wasn't good for you, letting that go to get to seek happiness. And I'm hearing like it might not even be people, it could be places, it could be establishments, it could be ways of thinking that you've had for a very long time. Maybe it was handed down to you from family, society. You're like becoming so unconventional. Unconventional with your approach to finding happiness and leaving behind what's not working anymore. Because this is an Aquarius who's on the pursuit of working towards happiness and fulfillment, or even making that bag, but it's like I gotta do it on my terms. Like I gotta cut away from everything else and do it like my way. Let's get one more for Aquarius. Eight of Pentacles reversed. Someone could be not working right now, unemployed, or something's not working right now, or this is another lesson that an Aquarius has gone through or is going through and has built up a collection of lessons that has created them, built up and made them into the strong, knowledgeable person that they are. someone who's so in sync with their yin and their yang, their masculine and feminine side, that we're seeing both male and female, king and queen, both upright and reversed. Like, if that's not kumbaya, I don't know what is. Because not everything is always going to be great and good. And not everything is always going to be the shit. Comes in circles and goes in waves. King of Cups upright this time. This goes like, we saw him in reverse over here. So like, this is the dissatisfaction, and there's an acknowledgement and understanding of like a way of living or a way of thinking or a way of perceiving what you need to do to make an income is changing for this Aquarius. And I feel there's a Aquarius who's following their intuition strongly and leaving behind things that, and people that they know are just not for their higher good and are keeping them from moving forward. So Aquarius, man, your ability to acknowledge who or what and where is holding you back, and the strength and bravery needed to follow your gut instinct and your intuition 100%, I think is something very admirable, because you know what? Not the average person does that. Not the average person does that. Everybody has their intuition. Everybody has that little thought or the little inkling to do this or do that, or I shouldn't be doing this or whatnot. And you know, how many times will you say something or you suggest something and someone goes, I was gonna say that. Well, why didn't you say it? Because you were second guessing yourself and your intuition. This is an Aquarius who isn't second guessing shit. If you like sneeze wrong in front of me, Aquarius, I love it. High five. I'll see you next time. Thank you very much.